All right. We in here? All right, guys, what's going on? What's going on? No, we running a little late, man. Sorry about that. Traffic again.
That's real.
Nah, cause they got all those
Just click on it.
they got all those shows that's going on downtown right now. So it's just traffic everywhere, man. Can I get in the middle city so I can see with you? The people, if you don't mind. No, we just do it together. All right, I see Sarissa's on here. Sarissa! All right, I'm sorry. We sorry, Riss. We sorry. Monty, what's up, baby?
Mom,
Man,
what up,
man,
Mom?
he in here with us. Let me see your mic, tell me, man. So we're going to be doing some things a little bit different. We got Terrence. He gonna kind of explain what's going to go on today.
What up, y'all? So of course we gonna have Super Bowl talks about your picks, who you like, what happened, whether you like the game or not. The Josh McDaniels sign and not sign and back with the old team. I think everybody familiar with what happened with the Quincy Jones incident. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna go over the signing day incident with the mom who got up and walked away from her son. And then maybe the last 20 minutes, we're going to have something special for the women. And the topic is going to be, when is rough sex too rough? So y'all might want to wait around for the last 20 minutes. We're going to save that for last, but we're just going to get into the meat and potatoes right from the door. So I guess we can start.
Hold up, and meat potatoes, hold up. Before you get in there, you know how y'all ladies always be like, I'm going to sip some tea and all of that. So what we going to do, we going to change it a little bit. When we get, we'll get that soon, man. But,
You always jumping the gun.
yeah, they don't have tea glasses when they talk about, so they going to sip some tea. Don't be no tea in no way around them.
They do the what's the name?
Yeah, so we go like that then if that's the case. Yeah, we don't have to do all that, man. You're messing up the day. Anyway, we gonna do something called, our thing gonna be, man, instead of sipping tea, we gonna say, we about to take that shot. You know what I mean? So I see, okay, y'all, Maria on, Corey, I love you. Sharik on.
Stay!
Oh, we got Steve on.
Hey, yo, man, we got a straight VIP section, man.
What up, Mom?
We got people that stick with us every week, man. I
Where's
appreciate
Paul?
y'all, bro. I'm starting to see the same names, man. They with us every week. I wasn't here last week. Thank you for to Thunder and Ange for filling in, man. Y'all did a remarkable job. Thank y'all for the kind words y'all said about me, my grandfather, my family, the prayers and all of that. I appreciate it, man. Y'all don't know how much that meant. And my brother's right here. Show your face real quick, man. You can jump in there. Slide over. My older brother, he tuning in too. He always tuning in, man. And we appreciate y'all, man. I mean, it's words cannot express, man. It goes a long way. So I want to say thank y'all, man. Especially to Ange and Thunder, man. That was dope.
It was dope.
I appreciate it.
It was dope. But we had little technical difficulties last week because Thunder retarded ass was going live while I was going live. So that's why we had all the technical difficulties last week. But we're going to start the show off. Hey, Mama, what's going on? Mama said, hey, guys, better late than never. You
Hey,
know
Chanel, what's up, Chanel?
it.
What up, Tay?
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, so
Rick, what up, boy?
Terrence going to get started on our first topic.
It's up to y'all whether y'all want to go with the Quincy Jones or the signing day.
I want to talk about Quincy Jones.
Yeah, let's get to Quincy.
Quincy
Man.
Jones
That was dope.
let
I
it
like
all
that.
loose. He said his time is running out and he ain't
Yeah, and
holding
he get
it
on that
back.
spot. Either that or that bench, yeah.
So my thing
That
with
cool,
the
cool.
Quincy Jones is he old and
Stay
over
over there, wherever you
talking
want.
and over exaggerating, or is y'all feel he telling the truth and he just
But first of all,
coming out with it because he don't really
Does
care
everybody know
about
the Quincy story?
Well,
Does everybody know what happened with
Background.
Quincy?
We're gonna give a background. Quincy had an interview recently, and he was basically spilling the tea, as they say, on everything and everybody in his career and all these names that we know.
Madonna had regular breasts. That's what he said.
Well, bump Madonna. My problem was when he talked about Michael. And I felt like he needed...
Michael done
Yeah,
stole
Michael.
some music and he feels some
Michael's
type of way.
selfish, stealing money, stealing fame, don't want to give nobody credit. You heard what the man said.
I'm not for gossip. I like everything Quincy did is set. The person that always pointing the finger. And they talk about everybody except himself.
We're going to get to that, but let's get back to Michael.
Yo, what's your thing with Michael?
Because I love Michael. Now, when you talk about Michael, I felt like Quincy needed to look at the man in the mirror. Because it seemed like he was trying to start something, and I was ready for him to beat it.
Oh, boy.
I love Michael Jackson.
Womp womp.
Now, want my ass. now, Michael Jackson, one of the greatest artists of all times. You gonna wait till this man is dead? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
he went on
to everybody.
That wasn't the only person he talked about.
that's all I cared about, really.
He said Richard Pryor fucked Marlon.
Yeah. Now that's crazy.
No, stop.
Yes,
you don't
that-
believe it?
I believe it.
Yeah, but I believe he fucked somebody too.
Oh, yeah, and that's because so can we get to
Because
that
he
point?
looked like Bobby Jones' brother. Praise the Lord. Like, come on, man. Out of here, yo.
Richard Pryor's wife actually co-signed
She
the
did.
fact that he did it.
Yo, but yo, like
Oh!
And she said it was the 70s.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
was drunk.
Everybody
Everybody
was
was
high.
high.
Because we know Paul Mooney was doing it.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The stories that he was telling, he told everybody else's story, but didn't tell his own. Everybody knew Quincy was getting down just as much as everybody else, man.
Yeah, if you
Quincy
wanted to
was
get
getting
on,
down.
So
man.
why? So
if you
why?
wanted to get on, you had to pay the toll.
But my thing,
Say
but
that.
my thing is, why couldn't he put out who was tearing his booty up?
Because that wasn't the questions that was asked.
Shit, man.
They asked questions about certain stuff that was happening in the industry.
No, I think he started spilling too.
Yes.
People they was even asking about, he started throwing it out.
Yeah,
there,
he
man.
did.
He
And that's
did
what
that
made
a
it
couple-
crazy because he did it erratically.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
City was over there in the corner with
Yo,
Arthur.
who
Yeah,
asked you
Chanel
that?
said, Chanel said people that wait till a person is dead to come out with so-called truth, it might be a lie.
You
Nah,
never know.
nah.
You're right. You never know.
What's
It
up,
could
Miss
be.
Bennett?
It could be. But and I also think it's I don't know what he got the game from that. But I usually an opportunist does that. But I don't know what could Quincy gain from that, from doing that.
Hey, what
At
up,
85,
Zena?
it don't matter.
What up,
bro.
London?
I think his clock was running, and he said,
One
know
more-
what,
one more-
I'm about to-
one more
I'm about
if I
to
get out of
do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And he said Bill Cosby been giving Jello pudding pops for a long time. That ain't nothing new. So
Honestly, it might be exaggerated, but I believe everything he said.
I do too, bro. I
I
do
believe
too.
everything he said.
Honestly,
Because I don't know, he had
nothing
nothing to gain. Yeah.
you know what? I believe everything he said except Michael.
Because
Oh, that's
you
bullshit.
were.
Yeah, you wildin', bro.
Yeah, you wildin'. You
You
wildin'.
think Michael wrote all those songs? No. Michael didn't write any of them songs.
He didn't write them all, but he.
I don't think Michael
What was
does.
who was Michael stealing from? Really?
Michael was in love at Michael didn't even like women at that age.
Yeah, we don't know what he liked.
You wrote a love song too, Mouse.
Bro, he was
I
12.
also
Yo, Ben was
He
a
was 12.
classic.
Mike was a genius. He did write some of that song, that material. He did.
He wrote a
fact-
love
yeah,
song
yeah,
to
he
a
was-
mice.
No.
That is genius right there.
You call that genius?
I love my dogs. I can't write a song about my dogs.
Yeah,
Well,
but
maybe
he
you-
wrote a
You're
love
not right.
song to a
You're not
mice.
right.
He was in the cave
You're
with the
right.
mice, running on the treadmill too, right?
You know what,
You
man?
like stuff like that,
Well,
don't you?
well,
I just found out some
anybody
new stuff about you.
Well,
We're not gonna do this. I'm getting upset about Michael, but I just-
Also,
you
know,
know, you're doing it. Just brother said hi.
what up, baby?
Bella, bella, bella.
But real talk, man. I think Quincy. I think he violated. I honestly think
Thank
he
you,
violated. If you talk about the people that's alive, because I know Paul Mooney gonna say something about him dissing Richard Pryor. I know Paul Mooney gonna say
Yeah, but
something.
is he really? If Richard Pryor's widow is saying all this stuff is true,
Yeah, shut up.
she didn't
Just
have
leave it
no
alone.
problem with
Leave it alone.
it. She said he wouldn't have had a problem with it because he knew it was true. And you know Richard Pryor never.
Richard
had a
Pryor
problem
didn't care. He
talking
didn't
about
deny
it.
it.
Yeah, but he never talked about it. So evidently he did have a problem. He wanted to keep that monster in the closet.
No, his
man,
wife
that's
said he
the
was
stuff that was
openly
going on.
bisexual to all.
Richard
this
has
stuff.
comedy
Oh,
where he
man.
talked about. I thought he was playing. Richard has comedy where he talked about.
Paul Mooney doing the gay stuff. He
Yeah.
He never talked about him doing it. You know, I'm a fake comedian, so I watch some shows. I watched it. I've never heard Richard Pryor talk about he was a booty bandit.
You never heard Richard Pryor say he was?
Yeah.
You haven't watched everything then. I've seen comedy where Richard Pryor talked about it.
All right, we'll go to
In a joking manner,
We'll find
but
it
he
later.
talked about
We'll
it.
find it later.
But since we on entertainment, Russell Simmons.
What's going on, Russell Simmons?
Yeah.
Russell Simmons been accused of rape recently.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting to come out the same way they did with the Bill
The
Cosby
whole
thing.
Me Too.
Yeah.
That's why he stepped back from
Yeah,
the Def
word.
Jam comedy.
And
Step back.
Oprah threw him off. Oprah threw him off that off the book or either the
that's
show.
what happened. Yeah.
With-
Throw him off,
But my thing is,
I feel like they pick and choose who they want to go hard
Right.
with when it comes to this. I think that's been an industry thing for a long time, and they just pick and choose exactly who they want to attack when it comes to the Me Too thing.
I think back in the
Because police
day,
is still sitting at the top of the throne,
80s,
and he
90s,
grabbing them by the pussy.
yeah,
going back.
yeah,
Everybody know back in the day, as a woman, I'm not saying every woman, because I don't want y'all to think I'm going to show, you had to put in a little work.
Yeah.
A little work that ain't work that women putting in today. You had to put in that work behind that door, and you got ahead in the industry. Now everybody coming out and saying, oh, he did this and he did that.
Yeah.
Well, all this stuff happened at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, man. You ain't having business meetings at 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
yeah. Maria said, I believe that about Russell. Kimura was 17. He was old already. She right? Because how old is Russell Simmons? 90?
True.
Yeah, it about
Russell Simmons, 137 years old.
Yeah. Russell Simmons at least 77.
Yeah,
but-
we talking about rape, but we talking about statutory. Because we could really go down the list of celebrities that are over here with the. Look at Tiger.
At the end of the
Tiger
day,
was
at the
over
end of the day,
there.
she married that man and had 2 kids. So,
And everybody was cool with it.
Everybody
was
was
cool with it.
Yeah. But you know what? It's different strokes for different folks, as they say. And like you said, Terrence, and let's be real, man. Back in the day, not even back in the day, we can even talk about now. It's certain jobs
Others said maybe Richard was getting head games.
where.
You definitely wrong, Thunder. You definitely wrong.
But look at today. You got a lot of secretaries that don't do no work, but they taking care of their boss. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that's been going on. My problem that I have, and women might not like what I'm about to say, but don't allow the things to happen. And then when you see you can gain off of it, now all of a sudden you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's the only problem that I have. Because, and don't get me wrong, I know it's hard, some people don't want to talk about it, but if you gain something from having someone do whatever they did from you, now when you're not up no more, why you want to bring it up? And I think some of these women, not a lot, some of these women is getting something to gain. Like when I heard the Me Too movement, all of a sudden you had all these actresses that came out, and now all of a sudden they want to talk about what happened to them. And my thing is, what gave you the courage to talk about it 15 years later? That's just my personal opinion. And Chanel said exactly. I agree with you,
Thunder
Paul.
too.
Thank you. And Thunder said I agree too. And Maria said it too. And Fazina said it too. So I just don't want nobody to think, because if something like that happened to my daughter and I found out about it, I'm gonna get medieval on her. But
Yeah, but I also think your daughter will come to you immediately. She going to
Yeah.
be sitting on it for 15 years and then be like, you know what? This shit happened to me too.
yeah. And
All right, we can move on to signing day. We look like we're gonna be here for a minute because we got a lot of women.
yeah.
Okay.
For all of y'all who ain't familiar about what happened on signing day to the young boy, you wanna tell him?
Oh, go ahead, Sid.
Basically, a young man, I wish I knew his name.
Jacob Copeland.
Jacob Copeland. He's straight out of high school, you know, what was it, 2 days ago, signing day.
Yeah.
Right.
And he,
40th ranked player.
it's a big thing on ESPN. They're showing ESPN the highest ranked basketball players, football players, but this is high school, basketball we're talking. He basically had
It's football.
Yeah.
his
It was football.
my bad, football.
40th ranked
He
player.
basically had his signing day, and he chose his 3 teams he was choosing from. It was Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida. All of these schools recruiting him, wanted him. His mother's wearing an Alabama sweatshirt and a Tennessee hat. Nothing with Florida on it. The young king chose Florida. As soon as he chose Florida, he said he wants to go to Florida. His mother gets up, walks straight off.
In the middle of the press
In
conference.
the middle of the press conference, they asked them the first thing, and sometimes, man, media, they know when to attack.
Oh, they
you,
know
boy.
when to attack.
As soon as she walked off, he said, man, your mother walked, what was that about?
No.
Yes,
When he
who was
walked
that?
off, he said,
Who was that?
was
that just got
that?
up?
No,
He just got
Yeah,
up. So he said he knew who it was.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said my mother. And
In tears.
In tears.
In tears. And they don't show, but later on his mother did come back. She gave him a hug. I don't know what she said in the young man's ear. But basically, I guess it was an apology or whatever. But at a certain point, that's in his life right now.
wait, hold on. The excuse that the mother also gave was,
Can we get...
oh, okay, let me shut up. Go ahead. Because you was going over it. Go ahead, City. Come on, baby.
Yeah. I lost my... Yo, man, we're not doing that.
That was the biggest
But
decision in the young
thank you.
man's life.
That was the biggest decision up to that point in his life that he was going to make in his life as a man. His first probably, it was the biggest decision. And for your mother, my mother would never done that to make it about, because at that point she made it about her. It stopped being about my young boy. Now her excuse later is, we can get to that and all of that. But at that point in time, man, if I felt like, Paul, say I'm your mother, and you did that and I walk off on you, if you make the wrong decision, I'll sit there and I wouldn't like it, but guess what? I'm there for your support because I know all these cameras, I know all these people are watching. I don't like it, we'll have a talk later. We'll have a talk behind the scenes, we'll have a talk in the car to ride home.
Yeah,
But I would have
don't
never
go
done that. Right?
in the public
In the
eye.
public eyes, man. She made that boy step up to the plate and have to explain things he shouldn't have had to explain right there in that moment.
Right there, all he should have
He
been
shouldn't have
talking
to do
about
that.
was the school.
The
that he
school
picked
and why he chose it and all of that, man.
Well,
Now you can get into why.
well, first off, I feel like the young boy right now from Florida.
Yeah,
The-
you did
the-
it dirty.
What's up,
You did it dirty,
cuz?
bro.
You getting scolded?
The way you just looked at me. But what I was getting to is the reasoning behind the mother was she said the reason why she did it, and Maria just said it too, was because she wanted him. I guess he had some gang activity going on, and because he's from Florida.
From Florida.
So I guess maybe they had a talk before it.
Okay.
And I
They
guess-
had to for her to come
yeah,
out
for her to come out
Alabama,
Alabama,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Hat. You already knew. He knew he was going to, but I bet you he didn't know that his mother was going to do that.
Now you see how I cut you cut me off and I
Yes,
let you go.
that's
But
right.
anyway,
Because we know. We know. There's consequences and repercussions around
yeah, I
it.
got a couple bleach waiting too. But yeah, I think that I understand from a parent point of view. I understand how she could be upset because she don't want her son to be around the same gang members. But there's gangs all across
I
the
do
United
too.
States
Thank
of
you.
America.
Thank you.
That's number one. But number two, I feel like, because at first, before they said the gang thing, I thought Alabama promised her some money and she was upset.
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
That's what I really
Pay
thought.
the boosters back.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And she was already, I thought she was already happy. I got cable and
That's right. He's
everything.
a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
He's a wide receiver.
But,
Yeah.
but I understand that she felt as though I don't want my son to
Stay home. Get out of here.
stay home, get out of here. But at the same time, we already have an image. And if you listen to how the media guy who was interviewing him, to me, what I got from him was, damn, I guess fathers don't walk out their lives, mothers do too. Because that's just what it looked like.
Yeah.
And if I know my mother used to have the saying, you get it where you act up at. But there's a time and a place for everything. And if she felt as though that it was that bad, she should have waited. Because he didn't sign no papers yet.
Yeah.
So she should have waited, talked to him, and did whatever.
Yeah, but that's already a verbal agreement.
Oh, it's a verbal
Once
agreement.
you make that
Okay.
announcement,
Well, you know what then? Then you toughen up on him. You toughen up on him.
and it's signing there because he does sign the paper
Okay.
at that moment.
Okay.
That's why society.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But I think she could have handled it better. And I think the way she treated him,
Sarissa said the same thing. It was classless.
it was classless. It was classless.
My thing with
Sorry the
whole
way they
thing
look
is-
at us, man. Sometimes we get in front of the cameras and she act like a straight nigga. Let's be real. She act
Yeah,
like
that was
a
some nigga
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the media hype up everything. Because now for nothing.
They're gonna start to
They love
learn
it.
that though.
They
They're
love
new
it.
to the media, obviously. She's
Yeah.
gonna start to
Yeah,
learn
yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
She
They're
got
gonna learn
up,
that.
she
They love that
left,
narrative.
and they asked the question, but they still ain't show her coming back until later on. They let everybody digest the fact that she got up and left, and that's what they showed on TV.
Yeah, because that's all they showed was her leaving.
All week they ain't showed her coming back. Listen, everybody make mistakes. It's obvious. Her as a parent, you know, a single parent, obviously, because his father wasn't around. I didn't see no uncle. I just seen.
I seen the other brother with the dread.
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah, the brother with the dreads. Yeah, he need to get out. He had nothing but white people with him.
You know, obviously she a single mother, and she still, you know, everybody make mistakes. So obviously she went off emotion, and I know my mother would have not did that.
My mother wouldn't did that either. Yeah,
but she went off emotion, and she claimed because it's gang infested and all of that, but. She went off emotion, and she probably thought about it. Maybe somebody went in her ear and said, yo, it looked crazy that your son up there by himself as an 18-year-old trying to be a man, and he doesn't have anybody.
All these cameras in his face. He should not have been crying about that.
Because if you listen to what he said, I thought about it with all my heart.
Yeah.
This is what I'm choosing.
He said, I couldn't make nobody else happy. This is what I chose.
And you know what? It could have been a sense where he said to himself, I'm not going to fuck with these niggas no more. I'm going to make my mother proud. I don't want to be too far away from my mother. I'm going to take this decision, and I'm going to show her that I'm growing up.
That's right.
And she took that young man's decision and threw it away in the garbage in front of millions of people, man. And that right there to me was one of the most...
Now, let's look at the three schools, right? Me personally, I would have chose Alabama.
Okay.
That's me personally. As a football player. He's a football player. I would have chose Alabama. But if you're talking about stats, Florida is the school who throws. Alabama's a running football. What's the name?
Bottom line, though, can I say this in the right here? All three is SEC schools.
Yes.
We all know that the SEC is basically the NFL of college football.
Yes.
Either one of them schools, he's going to do his thing at. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the thing. I want to give a damn what school he picked to go to.
And there's a free ride, right? And then a free ride?
Yeah, he get a free damn ride. He could have said he could have been going to Glassboro State or Ramapo. He getting a damn free ride. He, like you said, brother said, it was the biggest decision of his life.
You know what I'm saying?
He turned himself right there. He went from being a boy to a man.
Yeah.
And you can tell by her edges she couldn't afford college.
Yeah. So come on, man. Right there, he went from being a boy to a man. So
that makes you know better than her. That makes you know better than her.
Yeah, y'all said y'all wanted him. He's here.
How you gonna downplay sis like that?
That makes you know better than her.
Her edges was horrible. But
hey, can the crowd see me? I know that he got a pointy head.
It was just bad.
That's horrible. Yeah. I'll lean over a little bit.
It was just bad all around. It looked bad. It was bad. No matter how we try to dress it up and give her all type of reasons, it was bad.
Chanel said, even with surprises, as a mom, she should have waited and spoke with him later.
Thank you. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Reese, what up,
and my man Steven from my job,
respect her decision.
He's a pastor / deacon / usher / he gets the usher money sometimes. He said, who knows? He could turn things around as far as being a pillar in the community, have an impact on some of the younger brothers. See, you see the God in him.
Right on.
You see the God in him. Come on, somebody.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? I hate that.
We ain't got no offer for you.
Yeah, nope.
You preach all you want for free tonight. That's a valid point.
You gonna stay at that?
So now we gotta go to sports.
I mean, we kind of was already in sports.
Yeah, well, we in sports. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going deep into the locker room right now. Ladies, I know y'all not going to like it. Just hold on for a minute. We're going to go into the locker room.
They watched the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Terrence, talk to me.
They watched the Super Bowl.
You see Odell Beckham dancing.
Well, my pick lost. So, you know, I picked the Pack. So it is what it is.
I'm the only one who picked the Eagles.
But it was a great game. So some people consider it one of the greatest Super Bowls. It was high scoring, back and forth.
I know we talking sports and we talking about this game. We didn't talk about this. What do y'all think about the Patriots and Bill Belichick sitting their best defensive player out for the Super Bowl?
You know what makes me
behind a bullcrap reason.
Yeah, you know what makes me mad about that?
He sat Malcolm Butler down.
Michael Butler.
Because it's about the system.
No. Would he sit Tom Brady? Would he sit Tom Brady?
That's what I was about to say.
No.
If Tom Brady would have had little weed and went and go see.
First of all, that's false. Fake news. The man never got caught with nothing. Never got caught with
But
nothing.
let's just say it wasn't fake news.
Let's say it was.
If Tom Brady got caught with some weed and went to a Guns N' Roses concert.
He didn't come in late. All of that's fake. All that the media.
So my
they
thing
came up with reasons.
My thing is, what was the real? You know what? I believe they got him, and everything that was supposed to happen to the Patriots happened because they did him that dirty.
Right off. Carver. They said the locker room was divided when they were coming out the tunnel. Because they had just found out. Everybody just found out. That boy Rowe, the Eagles had Rowe.
And you know why I knew it was...
They came out later and said they picked him because we had him. He ran with us in camp. We had him. We cut him for a reason.
You know why I knew something was wrong? Because there was no way he was crying for the national anthem.
Well, I'm going to go against y'all only because I've been watching the Patriots, the way they handle stuff for a long time. Do I feel they would have did that to Tom Brady? No, I don't feel it would have even got that far. Because Tom Brady don't move like that. That's why they invest so much money.
We don't know what Tom Brady do.
That's why they invest so much money in time.
Wait, what does move like that though? Malcolm Butler he didn't do anything.
He's 40 years old.
Malcolm
He's
Butler
still playing football at an elite high level.
Yes.
You got somebody who's even though Malcolm Butler is a good
he won them a
player,
Super Bowl. He won them a Super Bowl.
the leader of the team don't show up late. He's the first one there. He's
You're
the
right
last
about
one
the
to
media.
leave.
What's the name? He didn't show up late, though.
Listen to him, Sid. Let him finish and then hit him.
This is what I'm saying. Tom Brady is supposedly the epitome. And I ain't cooning at all, because that ain't me. I'm just talking about as far as every team has a leader. Tom Brady is the first one to practice, last one to leave.
Okay.
The most Tom Brady does, he might say a little slick, arrogant comment in the press. But you never hear about Tom Brady getting caught for weed and being late for meetings. And I don't know what Malcolm Butler did. But they said all week long, with him missing a flight and being late, like that's crazy. That's the biggest game of your
He
life.
didn't do any of that.
So why did he sit him down?
He said it was for the best interest of the team.
We don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll say this. Terrence.
Somebody else, hold on. A teammate said he wasn't the only one who did so. That's why I feel like he did something, because they said other people did things too. But they felt like
was talking about Tom Brady.
Bill Belichick was just fed up. He was fed up with somebody who repeatedly kept doing something.
This is my thing. This is my thing, Terrence. Listen. We've all fucked up and we've all done things. I'll give you a perfect example. We all work together. It's people that messed up, but we know who works and who don't work. So you telling me you gonna put the guy who doesn't work and doesn't have as much work ethic as this guy for a mistake he made, which cost you the game?
But you gotta look at the incentives. He said this is what Bill Belichick said. This guy's not going to stay on our team anyway. If I keep allowing him to do stuff and get away with it, if I want to set my team straight, I'm going to sit him on the biggest plateau
for the whole game?
For the whole world to see. And everybody on that team to understand, if he did nobody is above the rules.
Send him for a quarter. Send him for the... He put him in one play on special teams. The man don't even play special teams.
Yo, straight lace, they won without Gronk. Gronk hasn't been in the last 3 AFC championships, and he's their best offensive player outside of Tom Brady. So as long as they got Brady, they show they can get to the big game.
Look, I'll give you a perfect...
So everybody else has to be on their P's and Q's.
We have to look at
that.
I'll give you this. They said Brady is one of the top athletes.
That's terrible.
Listen to me.
I ain't even listening to that.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
They said Brady. I'm gonna tell you how, and I got Darren on. Darren, this is for you. How white supremacy works. They said Tom Brady is the top athlete ever.
Team sport athlete.
Team sport athlete.
Yeah.
The man ran and couldn't catch a ball.
He had 2 broken legs.
Couldn't catch it. He's an athlete.
I think
And,
people don't
yo,
know.
man.
He's a great
No,
football
man.
player, not an athlete.
No,
great
he's not an
quarterback.
he's a great quarterback.
And
And the reason why he's a great quarterback is because he has one of the best offensive lines ever.
And has his whole career.
Give him and has his whole career. Give him a bullshit offensive line.
And he'll
Well,
be-
here's the thing.
And what my man say on that, I beat his ass on the clock every time.
But here's the thing, also with Tom Brady, man, I look at it, to me, honestly, in my eyes, I don't feel like Tom Brady is the best quarterback.
He's not.
In the NFL. The best quarterback to me in the NFL is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers can beat you with his legs and his arm. Also, with Tom Brady, as you notice, Tom Brady offensive line wasn't all that really back in the day.
I was getting on that.
With the Giants, we exposed Tom Brady.
Exposed him.
We exposed him. Ever since then, when after that happened, they built that offensive line.
Yeah,
to protect him.
we exposed
Let's
Tom.
not turn this into a Giants
I
talk.
will make it
That's what I'm
fast,
saying.
but we exposed Tom Brady like Quincy Jones did Richard Pryor.
Wait. You keep going back to this. Is this your first time ever hearing about Richard Pryor and some gay shit?
It really is.
Oh, then you're just old and late.
Yeah.
You're just old and late. Richard
Nah,
Pryor,
even now,
Richard Pryor's name has been
Same
popping
way
up
you
in
feel
old gay
about
stuff.
Michael.
What are you talking about?
Yo, you don't think Michael played with boys?
Yeah, we gonna stop the
You
show.
think Michael played with
We gonna
boys?
stop the show.
Pryor was a wild
think
boy.
Mike-
We gonna stop the show.
Pryor
We gonna stop the show. What up, Darren? I love you,
There
cuz.
was some giraffes.
Good on,
Some
dude.
giraffes having some babies in it.
Yeah, you know what? We gonna go on to the next topic. Go ahead, Terrence. What's the next
Stay on
topic?
sports. Stay on sports.
But stay on sports. Oh, we gotta talk about the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers was evicting people like you were on Section 8 and you couldn't afford $8 a month. Yo, the Cavaliers wild out.
I'm telling you right now, they setting up LeBron to be the greatest player ever. They gonna be the first player to win a championship after blowing his team up midway through the season.
You really think they got a chance this season?
Yes.
I'm bullshitting. I'm completely.
You know what?
I think
But if it does
Anybody
happen,
have a chance.
that
It's about next
storyline
season. It's
is
about next
nuts.
season. It's about next
But
season.
I tell you this. People talk about Isaiah Thomas, and y'all might not like what I say. Ladies, don't worry. We gonna what up, cousin? We gonna move on from football in a minute. People get upset at me when I say this.
Real basketball.
But Isaiah, basketball in a minute. Isaiah Thomas is not, he's a good player, but he's not a great player. Isaiah Thomas is 4'9", what?
First of all,
Go ahead.
That's not about weight.
what 49 got to do with being wet?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just.
Second of all, he proved last year he was
That's
a great
right.
Yeah, but
We have to
this
see what
He's
type
not
of player
the
he is.
same player that he was.
Well, he
last
got
year.
hurt, so what? What I'm saying is, they bodying that boy, yo.
They've been doing that.
They
They've
bodying
been
that
doing
boy,
Boston.
yo.
He don't stick no defense. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
He's a liability on defense. But offense,
But-
missed the fourth quarter.
But then he gonna disrespect
Kevin Love.
Love like that? Look,
I'm
your
saying
Love
right
been
now.
putting in work this year,
I'm telling
yo.
you right now, people talk a lot about being a two-way player in the NBA and how, and it's awesome if you're a two-way player.
There's only a few
But-
of them.
When you talk about offensive, like
Stars
just
don't even stick
ballers,
stars no more.
Oh, when you talk about offensive ballers, AI was never a defender. AI, my favorite player ever. He was never. And he'll tell you right now, he wasn't a defender. Steph Curry's not.
Give me
a
the
defender.
ball, though. Give me the ball.
But give him the ball, and he showed.
That's
you
why I
his
say
work.
there's very few. You have the Paul George.
Isaiah Thomas, I'm not
You
gonna
have
put him on that
Jordan.
level.
You have
goal
Pippen.
scorer.
They were both
But-
ways. Both ways. Jordan won defensive player. How many times?
So-
The best player.
That's all I'm saying
Defensive
is,
player of the year.
the Cavaliers kicked out 8 players, yo.
Isaiah Thomas' problem didn't have to do nothing with talent. It was all about, and I think for any woman who's watching this that says, I have no idea what y'all talking about, let me make it real relatable. When you come into a new relationship, if you come in with the same energy that you just left out of the last one,
Come on, talk to me, baby.
it's not going to work. So what Isaiah did was he came in with the same energy after he'd been hurt, not playing basketball for 8 months. You ain't had a lady in 8 months.
He took it out on everybody.
He took it out on everybody
Yeah,
and
we
thought
ain't
he was going to be
playing
the
right
man
now.
on the court.
Yeah.
And you in LeBron's world, so you have to get your feel. He was still
Bro,
hurt.
last year he was up here.
Yeah.
Imagine how that would do your ego.
Well,
All of a
we
sudden
all
you get
been-
traded twice.
we all been
You got
there.
traded twice in the next.
We all been there.
When you come into a new situation, you have to humble yourself and sort of smooth your way on through. Because every new situation
Don't leave us, ladies.
is exactly that, a new situation. You cannot come into a new situation with the same old swag that you had last time, and that's what killed
I agree.
Isaiah Thomas. No matter how much people badmouth
Yeah,
LeBron.
yeah, that's
Yo, do y'all remember when that trade happened? It was who won the trade? Who won the trade? Cleveland won the trade?
Celtics won the
Boston
trade.
won the fucking trade.
Oh yeah, they definitely won. the
They
trade.
won. I said that then, but I didn't know what was going to happen.
See, but
People
that's
were
the thing,
going here
you
and
had to
hurt the
wait-
first
you had to
game.
wait so
Hold up,
long.
mommy said, "Go ahead, Terrence."
You had to wait so long for IT to come back to see if it was
To
going
see
to
if
be.
it were, yeah,
and
yeah,
you found
yeah.
out real quick that it wasn't.
That it did.
And Shanette said, "Go ahead, Terrence."
That was true.
That's
you broke
true.
down that relationship.
You broke
together.
it down.
That was.
All right, so look, we got a lot of ladies on here. It's not a bunch of fellas.
What's
So-
up, Cabrera?
So we gonna go. Well, hurry the hell up. All right, ladies. We moving. So the
Are we
next.
done with sports?
Yeah, we done with sports because the ladies ain't feeling.
Daniels, but we can go to whatever now.
All right, so my brother said bump that. So we excuse me. Oh, excuse me. We gonna wing it a little bit. My brother said, did the burp stink?
No, you want to have mayonnaise now. You just from. You brand new. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah. Well, my brother
Got
said.
your cardigan hoodie on.
My brother said y'all got to talk about the do's and the don'ts of Valentine's Day. Laugh out loud.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's
so you know what, y'all? We about to get in relationship questions now, right now.
This one to get fun.
This one to get fun. So I'll say the do's and the don'ts. Me personally,
In a relationship or dating? In a relationship.
in a relationship, dating, whatever. Because I believe
In a relationship, man, it definitely dumbs down.
Bump dumbs down. Where you start at is where you end up at. So if you start off with the bullshit, you will end up with the bullshit.
Are you
And-
calling gifts and shit
Wait a
bullshit?
minute.
Yes.
He said the
That's what I
do's
thought.
and the don'ts of Valentine's in the
Okay, so I tell you the do's and the don'ts. Don't do Valentine's Day. Message.
Yo, Valentine's Day is very tricky with me.
I'm
man.
listening.
That's all for y'all.
I'm listening. Well, now you gonna jump in this, baby.
You have
Oh, y'all.
to. You're single, right?
That's all for y'all. That's what I said.
No, but you're
Nah, you
single.
single?
So you ain't
So-
sliding in no inboxes? Huh?
I'm not an inbox slider.
Oh my God! Yeah! I ain't even listening to this nigga.
Yeah, he's sliding in the real box.
Yeah, but what he's saying is he hibernating during this time. You don't even pop back out till April.
Yo, my man Lucky, I'm heading out with him tonight.
So look, this is what I feel about Valentine's Day
Oh snap!
and what makes me mad.
Hey, Wonder, what up?
Wonder!
Look,
Yo,
Jeanette
my
said
bad,
I'd
Wanda, I'm
rather
about
talk
to check it
sports.
right
Yeah,
now.
that's
My
why.
bad, bro.
Nah,
That's why.
Jeanette, we on it now.
That's why I love you, Shanette. Now we gonna talk about
KB say, hey, Smoke.
And what up, KB? I don't know you, baby. What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Valentine's Day and why Valentine's Day aggravate me. You could be with a chick for a year, right? You can start it. Let's say we start the day after
No,
Valentine's.
more than a year, because Valentine's Day only comes once a year.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm about to hit you.
All right.
We start. I meet you a month after Valentine's Day. So now we rocking. We almost into a year. So I've been loving you, taking you out, doing what we do, sexing, feeling on your booty. This is my song for real. I'm R. Kelly. I'm R. Kellying you without the P. And now,
Yo, this guy.
out of one day out of the year.
And that just means you're only 12. Okay.
Oh man, I don't do that. I don't do
You're
that.
R. Kelly.
No, I don't do that. But out of one day out of the year, I don't do something for you, and now you upset and you in your feelings. What is because if people really look at it,
Well, they say it's an appreciation thing.
it's appreciation.
Just like Mother's Day.
Mother's Day and Father's Day is something totally different from
Yeah, I
Valentine's
got a
Day.
whole
Yo.
other thing on Mother's Day, bro.
Yeah, we gonna
That's
get there.
another show.
But I
We
know.
hit that up.
But can y'all understand where I'm coming from? It's an appreciation thing. You appreciate your mother. You love her every year, every day of the year. You do certain things for her and all that.
But you
For
know
Mother's
what?
Day, you go extra. Father's
You
Day,
know why you go extra for your
Father's Day,
mother?
you get a tie.
You know why you know why you go extra for your mother on Valentine's Day? And this is nothing taken away from the fathers. But
Wait, on Valentine's Day, you go extra? So you do something for your mother on
I
Valentine's
don't do
Day?
nothing. I don't do nothing on
Oh, all right,
Valentine's
that's what
Day.
I'm saying, man.
I've never been a Valentine's Day dude
I'm kind of not either, but
because even when I was single and playing, This is my thing.
Thunder's on your boat. She said the same thing.
Yeah, the DMX said it the best. I gave you what you gave me.
A nut.
We both nutted. So what more? Like, I'm on some Tyrese. What more do you want from me?
Yeah, but
Like, come on, yeah.
First of all, hold on. And I'm playing devil's advocate here because I'm with you on certain points, but now you're turning it into a sex thing. It's not about sex.
So we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's not about sex.
And the don't,
you can sex
right?
365 days of the year if you want. It's not about that.
She said, if you, KB said, if you smashing, you better have a gift. And Harper said,
the gift.
have a
Wait, all right, KB. Does it go both ways?
Thank you.
Does it go both ways?
But me, KB, I feel
Because,
like,
yo,
Go
it's
ahead.
not about just catering to the woman. The woman caters to the man. This is a love thing, right?
Well, only
We're in
if
this
you
together.
smashing.
Meet
So
me
when you just
halfway.
dating the guy?
Meet me halfway. What Teddy P say? A 50-50 love?
hey,
70-30 too.
Not
He said
70,
60-40.
not 60-40.
80-20.
Not it's 50-50. So just because you smashing, guess what? You're smashing that man is smashing you. When it comes to gift giving and all of that, it's got to be the same. It's got
Well,
to
my
be,
thing
it's
is,
got to
what
be
if you just
reciprocated.
met him in January and you ain't even get to that point yet? Are you respecting the gift?
Corey said, I really
Is he on the other end like, yo, I just met her, so I know she's dating.
Well,
She may not be dating just me.
With that situation right there, if you just met her, I feel like maybe you might want to go out for Valentine's Day because y'all surely
You're trying to get
right.
But
Okay.
you know the other side of when you do that,
Exchange.
you have to keep it going.
You have to keep it going.
You gotta keep it going. Now you end up 9-10 years in, you better.
It's
You're
a
better.
relationship, though.
Oh, you
At
used
the
to
end
do
of
this
the
for
day-
me. Now you don't do it anymore.
That's
So
the
it's a
thing. That's
catch-22.
That's the thing. Which I like you said, period. Though that's the
If
thing
you
with
start
Valentine's.
it, you gotta finish.
You gotta finish it.
You gotta.
and that's what I said. But this is my thing. Because I'm about to get on you, KB. KB
Yeah,
said,
I just got it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got it?
y'all got it.
Not KB, alright, my bad.
Yeah, she look nice.
Yo, Corey said it right. You blazed me, I blazed you. Now look,
Why y'all talking like DMX?
this is my
doing
thing.
drugs in jail.
But it's the real thing.
Wait,
But
he
this
doing
my
drugs in jail.
what does that mean? He can't still say something real?
But that ain't Valentine's Day, DMX.
Yo,
She
Titty,
celebrate Valentine's Day in jail.
I don't know. I hope not.
I hope not.
Guard! Yeah, guard! He perfect. Guard! Yeah, he in there. Guard! But real talk, you for real. But real talk, this is just me. If we in a relationship, I'm making sure you good. You making sure I'm good.
That's true, Tim. Yeah, that's true.
Well, hold on.
I give all year, but that's the man's argument.
That's
All the
what
time,
I'm saying.
Valentine's Day is always on the male. How is that
Yeah.
true when it's a love thing and love is 50-50?
Especially when
How's
y'all
it
meet
on the
too.
male?
Look,
If you want to be equal, let's be equal.
My thing is with Valentine's Day, it's a relationship. If you in a relationship, it's a communication thing.
That's it.
You should know exactly. Hey, are we exchanging gifts? Are we going this? Are we going this hard?
It ain't-
Like,
the
don't even
gathering
have
is
to be
extra, man.
It don't have to
It
be
ain't
the
gotta be
same
about
day
gifts.
every night. You
Let's
don't
just
gotta-
go out to dinner.
You don't have to go
Let's
hard
go
every
get this
Valentine's
thing
Day.
back.
It's gotta be a mutual.
You know what
thing.
messed it up? They started getting these necklaces,
Hey,
these
what up,
chains,
cuz?
and rings, and it's like,
Hold on.
man.
Monique Anderson. What up, Monique Anderson? Partner said, why on V-Day these women want all these gifts and then kick the nigga out the next day? So why do anything if you do it through the year? And that's all I'm saying. If I'm
Well, that's the
doing-
male's argument. I do everything with that.
if I'm making sure you good all year, I take you out to dinner, I rub your feet, I massage your back, I'm feeling on your booty, I'm making
Go
sure.
with them R. Kelly.
Yeah, I'm making sure
You not hitting on it.
if your flat tire is messed up, I'm coming to change your tire.
I hope
I'm making
so.
sure your
You
car.
stop somewhere. I'm
Hold
coming to get
up.
you.
I'm making sure you got oil in your car. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a man. So one day justifies everything I did from the year.
You know what it is?
I call
so?
bullshit.
I've been around. I've worked in the corporate field for over 15 years. I know what it's like to walk through the office on Valentine's Day, and the delivery man is coming to the door every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
He's giving
It's a
flowers to
competition.
this girl. It's competition
Competition.
now. So
Yeah.
this girl didn't get flowers. She doesn't even like flowers. But she did get flowers sent to
He
her
could've
desk
got
for her
a
job
edible
today.
arrangement.
Edible arrangements, flowers, whatever you want to send, chocolates, candy, whatever. If you don't get those and your girls are around, or if she knows you're married, what'd your husband do for you? What'd your husband get you? And all of a sudden now it becomes oh man, You run into an argument that you didn't even know started without you.
But the chick who said what your husband do to you, she should say when the last time your husband was home.
Yeah, see, but now we just making up
No,
shit.
I'm just saying.
But you got
I
the
understand what
husband.
City is
Come on, man.
You got the husband that didn't send nothing.
But-
See, you got the husband that didn't send nothing to the job. Well, what if he got the house laid?
Yeah.
Laid.
All right, well then that's cool.
See,
But I
the
will
women,
say
I
this.
know there's women out there that they could care less what you do at home. They want the world to see
They
what you
want
did.
everybody-
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
bullshit.
no.
I get
And
it.
then,
I got one.
and only give you head 3 times a year. Get the fuck out of here,
Look,
man.
look.
If
You
you
don't
don't get
deserve a
flowers,
gift.
and if you don't get flowers, it look like your husband don't love you.
Then look, that goes into the conversation that we talked about last week, right? Where when you come home, right?
Uh-huh.
Certain people don't like hearing about their mate's day at work, right? But all through the year, you've been hearing about that person that bothers your mate at work. So when your girl come home, she like, I can't stand Veronica. She come in there with her hips swinging all over the place. Her hips banging on every cubicle, and she think it's cute. And then she got her stockings all ripped up and da-da-da. And you gotta listen to it, right? But you know, she got your girl got 2 or 3 people there that don't
True,
like
Thunder,
her.
true.
If they
But
get
we all know
flowers
it's real.
and,
It's real like that.
and candy and chocolate, and your lady don't, that's gonna make her feel some. I don't care
That's
what
right.
it is or
No,
what
it
you
is.
say.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
gonna make your lady feel some type
That's
of
what
way.
I'm
Hold
saying.
on, hold on real quick. And Tammy Martin said, hold up. Oh man, I went too far. Hold on. Tammy, I went over you, baby. Tammy Martin said, V-Day is just another day for corporate America. Black Power.
Yeah, we talk that.
Yo,
She
Sam
said, hold up.
Kenyatta.
Walking in the office.
She
it's
said-
like,
Make
Both
money.
family members, huh? My family's strong.
She said, yeah, family. She said to make money, raising the prices on flowers and strawberries.
for that one day. For
Yeah.
that one day.
And Thunder said it should never be competition.
That's right.
That's an issue.
But it is.
Hold on. That's an issue within their relationship. Handle your damn business all year, male and female. And Shanette said
I like what Shanette said.
Valentine's Day should be called Validation Day, Show Off Day, Put Your Relationship on Blast Day,
Yeah.
My Babe Better Than Yours Day. Fuck out of here. Hey, Shanette, 85 the real place, stand up, yo.
Hold up. Majid said Valentine. This is a man that's been married for years. I don't even know how
Yeah, for
long. But I just know
years.
He's been happily married for years. He said Valentine's Day work both ways, player. You know it's Majid when he say player.
Yeah.
I bought 5,000 flowers over the last 34 years. A woman just want love.
Yeah.
I get it. See, and I just told you, that's man, I didn't even know. 34 years. That tells you
34
right there.
years he been
That tells
married.
you right
At
there.
the end of the day, love is not a monetary thing. You know what I'm saying? What you getting flowers, cards, and candy, that ain't gotta express how much you love somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing other type of, that stuff right there, that's materialistic. Love ain't materialistic, man. So when you got all this competition, you in competition with the girl on the job, and she got a bunch of flowers. Yo, what her relationship with her man is not relationship with this young man not the same. So because he got a whole bunch of flowers for this young lady on the job, if you already know you got a good man at home, you should be good with that. It's the fact that you got a good man at home who's doing all he can for you, doing all he can all year round. The fact that Shorty over there got flowers, that don't got shit to do with what's going on
But
with you.
they go, yo, man, you know how women are. I'm telling you, it goes in their head. You're right. You're right. And let's just say a man hasn't done nothing for you all year, right?
What the fuck is you still doing with him?
But on Valentine's Day, he buy you all, make this facade. It's just like we do on IG. You live in a fake life. You do all of this, but on Valentine's Day, I got your. So does that cover for the other 364 days when this nigga wasn't shit?
Yeah, Corey said Valentine's Day is like Christmas. Message.
Or any other holiday, whatever you want
You
to
got
do.
relationships on Instagram, on social media
It's
that
fake.
they are in love
It's fake.
on Gram. And you walk,
Guess what?
You walk
I'ma
past
put
them
it
in
like
real
this.
life and they can't stand
I'm gonna
each
put it like
other.
this: Valentine's Day ain't nothing but likes.
Yup.
It ain't nothing but likes on IG.
Yup. Cause look,
See the flowers say, and then you put a picture up. Look at all the likes I got. No, you ain't shit. Look at all the likes. Valentine's Day, your man ain't shit. Ooh, I got I can front everybody. I got flowers and chocolate. You know you going home, so nigga, that ain't shit.
that ain't shit.
But-
That ain't shit.
So,
He didn't even take the
whatever
chicken
makes you
out there.
happy.
You told him to
Look,
take
ain't
it.
shit. Look, ain't shit and got a little dick, and now you want to put him on Facebook and talk about him.
Yo, man.
Ain't shit.
Bottom line is, is Valentine's Day
5
works
minutes.
for the relationship that you're in.
5 minutes.
If I'm with a female so many times, I know what she expects. She knows what to expect from me. I think Valentine's Day is more for the new relationships.
Yeah. Now that I can agree with.
I just think so.
I think
When you're
Valentine's
into it-
Day is a makeup type of thing.
But you know what? He made a good point. Valentine's Day is for new relationships. You know
I
why?
just think
Because I don't believe in Valentine's Day. And I know y'all say I get personal, but when I first was starting with Joanna,
you're right.
I didn't do Valentine's
Right.
Here
Day.
we go, we getting personal.
I'm not getting personal, but I don't care. I say what the fuck I
Thank
want.
you, Chanel.
Why you got to curse at me? I'm your brother.
But I bought Valentine's Day gifts for Joanna and the girls.
Exactly, Thunder. You wasn't shit the night
You
before.
understand what I'm
He
saying?
came in the house with flowers on Valentine's
So,
Day.
so
After
my
12.
thing is, a new relationship I can understand Valentine's Day. But
Team up.
as time for team, I ain't playing with you. You late again. But Valentine's Day
Just said Valentine's Day's for rookies.
is for rookies. There you go. There you go. He 34 years
I'm only
in.
listening to Majid. You married 34
Yo,
years.
Majid,
Nobody
34
tell me
years
nothing,
in.
man.
So you think of Majid?
Tell it, Mom. That's the same way I feel
that's
every
cool.
day. Let's be there,
I
baby.
miss mommy.
You do for me. What Darren say? You do for
You
me.
do for me, I do for you.
Shit on me, I shit on you.
Yeah, yo, that's it.
Your family is all the DMX clothes.
Yeah, cause yo,
Y'all jokers is rough.
yeah, but man, listen,
God
man,
bless y'all women.
we grew up, bro.
Oh, God bless
I'm
y'all
about to start
women.
calling Akinelli. Hold on.
Oh, all right, so
Where we on? We on for Valentine's Day?
We on
now?
Valentine's Day,
Are
look.
we in agreement with that? So what's the agreement?
The-
Valentine's Day ain't shit?
Valentine's Day ain't shit.
Oh, we
Well,
all
we're
with
gonna
that?
have to bring it back up in 2 weeks anyways.
But hold
Yeah,
on, real
yeah,
quick,
we got
Valentine's
that.
ain't shit.
Um,
What you say?
Actually, next
It's yes or no. Valentine's ain't
Oh,
shit.
next week.
No.
Valentine's ain't shit.
No, I ain't saying that.
I said it. Valentine's ain't shit.
Valentine's is who you with, man.
Oh, Valentine's.
Oh, I like that.
Yo, you know why?
Valentine's Day ain't shit?
You know why? Cause he about to go hard. Yo, he about to go hard. Guard. Guard.
Nah, don't let
Like
you
I
talk
said,
crazy.
like
You
I
in a
said
relationship,
before.
you got to, you make it work.
Well,
You
like
make
I
it
said
work.
before, we already communicated this. We ain't going
All right,
crazy.
then.
But we appreciate each other. This is-
For him to say we, it wasn't, I ain't going, I already talked to her and said, I ain't going to go.
Yeah.
He said, I talked to her and we ain't going crazy. So it lets me know that they
They communicate.
They communicate.
And communication is the key. That's why I love the Verizon, man. Can you hear me now? Kia Newton said I still want some flowers.
Are you giving flat? What are you giving, kid?
What are you giving, Kia? And we'll wait for your comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so hold up, because we're gonna get on our last topic.
Hey, let me grab that one.
Go ahead, just pull it out, and I got you. Hold on, so that is wrong bit.
Fatima said, I haven't been feeling well, Uncle. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fatima.
Get better, Fatima.
Yeah, right there. There's garbage right there.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Real quick, so, because we're going to get on a real cool topic in a minute, but I have a question.
Yeah, we're going to get on the show closing.
I have a question, fellas.
Yeah, where T at? She
All right,
getting
let's
hot.
get on.
Yeah, word is born, Toya.
50 minutes.
No, we.
All right.
I have a question, fellas, real quick, because we was talking about this today. Do you think in a relationship that when you're in a real
Love you
relationship,
too, Fatima.
love you, yo, Fatima, you know I love you, baby.
When you get better, please stop by, yo.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
we need you, Fatima.
Yeah.
But real quick, if you're in a relationship, right? Do you think in a relationship, and I'm talking about a relationship where y'all living together, do you think that you should do 50-50? Or that, yeah, you like that?
Ooh.
Okay.
What's that?
All right, I'm going to say it again. If you're in a relationship, I know y'all going to love this, ladies. If you're in a relationship and y'all both living together, do you think that you guys should do 50-50 or the man should pay the majority of what's going on?
Councilman.
Go ahead, you can go first. If you want, you can go first.
Oh, hold on. She said, I had candy in the car and would probably get him a shirt, and I also bought tickets to the art. Kid, I salute that. That's dope. That's all we ask. That's all. We just saying that
All
the
right.
male shouldn't have to do everything and leave it up to the female to brag for bragging rights, so she has nothing to brag about and feel like something. So at the end of the day, the male feels like he has to do everything and he doesn't get reciprocated. That's it. That's all we was getting at.
All right, so I'm going to say the question again.
The male.
Hold
I
up, Sarissa. Relax. I'm going to say the question again. All the ladies is jumping. The ladies is in the building tonight. My question is, if you in a relationship, you guys are living together, should you do 50-50 or should the man take care of the majority of the things?
Let me
So as soon
go
as I
first.
say that,
Again, I think it depends on the relationship.
hold
because
up, I'm gonna let you say what the lady said. The lady said,
I lay on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing.
Sarissa said ain't no 50-50, bitch.
What?
Chanel said 50-50.
Said big.
KB said depends on who make more money.
Yeah, it depends on the relationship.
Kiana Porter said when we in this together. Fatima said y'all need a phone line for shit like this. It's about to go down. Sarissa said I lay on my back. Ain't no way I'm doing half. Oh, Sarissa, I'm gonna eat your ass up.
Yeah, what is that?
Hold on,
Sex.
Sarissa. Hold on, see, real quick.
It always goes back to sex.
Thunder said it depends. It should be 50-50 depending on the financial status.
That's right.
My cousin just joined in. I love you, cousin. I like him. Winter Snow said depends on the size of his pockets. Maria said ain't no 50-50. Kia Newton said nah, everybody need love. And Sarissa said I'll handle the groceries. Laugh out loud.
Bro, we all can see the comments.
I'm just saying it because the other just saying it for the people. Hold on, real quick. I'll make it
They
fast,
see the
man.
comments too, bro.
Alright, you know what? They see. I was talking to y'all, dog.
We all watching.
You know what? Alright, go ahead, man. Yeah, because we do this any other time. Now y'all want to jump.
No, but you
Yeah,
got
hold on, man. I feel like that dude from Florida. Why you want to walk off on me when I say I want to go to Florida?
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I had you open me a beer, and I haven't seen it since I gave it to you.
Oh, I passed it to one of the guys back there.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
That's mine now.
I do think if the male is capable and able, yes, you do as much as you can. We've all been down before. As a male, I speak for myself, I never go under 50. As a man, I just don't feel like a man if I'm not putting up what I can. You know what I mean? Stop.
Go ahead.
But as a male, I just think male instincts kick in. You try and you do it, but if you can't, that's what I'm saying. If I can't pay all of the bills, your woman should just leave you flat out. And what do men always say? I feel like my woman wasn't with me 100%. She left me when I was down. That right there is leaving you when you're down. Oh, you can't pay this much rent. You can't do this. Oh, I can get me somebody that's better like that.
See, my thing
You
with
don't
that
live like that.
is,
You don't live life like that.
my thing with that is I live on my own. I do everything I do for me. Right? I meet a lady, she live on her own. Everything she do for me. Now, when we come together,
That's right.
you telling me I'm the only one that gotta come up and pay everything, and now you get to pocket all your work?
As Sarissa said, she's gonna take care of the groceries.
I'm not leaving
Yeah,
this
but
man
I know
shit.
I don't know what groceries she's talking about. Wait,
Yo! Hold up! Yo, get him, bro!
Aaron said you're treating dudes like NBA free agency.
Thank you.
Who is that? I like that guy.
when
That's true.
we come together,
that's Wonder.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Wonder. What up, Wonder? No doubt.
when we come together, if you've been doing all your shit on your own, I've been doing all my shit on my own, and we come together, it's supposed to be a come up for both of us.
That's right. Don't leave me still stinking while you coming up. Because when you get tired of me, you go while you came up. And
When we both come together, that don't mean
Tell
I
him,
just
T.
inherited a whole bunch
Hey,
of
dog,
debt
give
and
up that
now-
bread, baby.
I like that, bro. I like that. You're
Both
right.
of us should
You're
come
right.
up together.
Yes,
Now,
sir. Yes, sir.
now we.
I hear you,
as a
Legit.
team.
Legit said, man up, players. We just saying that when you're not capable of it, how can you man up?
See,
We gotta
and
go
then-
rob, we gotta
and
go
that's
do
not
something.
even- Cause I'm
What you gotta do?
I'm
rob,
very capable
kill.
of it.
You gotta rob,
But
kill,
I
and pay more.
don't feel that I should be the one. I got kids to support. I don't have to support another grown person when she's not only capable but willing to help me. That's the other thing.
This my thing.
You got some ladies that's not willing to do it. Their thing is, oh, you
And I don't fault
you
them.
provide.
Find you a man that will provide everything. I
Hey,
don't fault them for that. That's why you find somebody that will work for you. You'll find somebody
I
that will
don't
work
have
for
no
you.
problem taking care of what we need to take care of, but my thing is, before I came along, who was taking care of it? If I left today or tomorrow, who would be taking care of it? So my thing is, the communication is very important.
That's right.
If I know I make $10 and you make $5, of course,
That's
I'm
right.
not gonna say,
That's
yo,
right. That's
you need
right.
to kick in for everything
That's
you
right.
had. To
That's
me,
right.
that's like
Give me your whole
roommates.
check. You know we need that.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do
To
that.
me, y'all living like
Yeah.
roommates and not a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, y'all trying to build for something further. So if I make $10 and you make $5, I'm going to work with you so we can both build to get to that plateau. Let's just say, for instance, you meet somebody. If you really in a relationship and you trying to build with this woman, you want to see her at the next.
Just say you sleeping
next
with
level.
her. She's sleeping with me too, pimp.
Let's say he said what? He said
You
he
sleeping with her,
you sleeping
pimp.
with
There
her,
we go, back to sex.
Yo, well, you know what, Majid? You might play. You might value sex very high.
Yeah.
What about somebody who don't
It's
value
past
sex
sex.
very high?
It's past
And sex
sex.
is just a part of
the relationship.
Can I throw
20% a
something?
part of the relationship.
Can I throw
right.
something in?
Go ahead, since everybody like to throw stuff.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
I done lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry, T.
I really did. I'm going now. Go ahead. You got it, Dad.
I don't even want to say nothing now.
Oh,
I didn't.
look, and everybody go Terrence. Everybody say go Terrence. That man know what he talking about. Let's keep spitting, man.
Yeah, you know why? Because the ladies see, they know he's single out this motherfucker, this chocolate dark Russian
They say
snipe
he
ass
ain't giving
motherfucker.
them half a nut.
He got it right now.
He ain't giving them half
He
a
a track man.
They said he's 6'5".
He's 6'5". Oh shit. Now look, I say it like this. And Terrence, I humbly apologize.
No, you got it, dog.
In today's economy.
Oh, hold up. Jose watching. Shout out Jose.
Oh, shout out to Jose watching. In today's economy, we can't, and I'm going to shout y'all out who said something. In today's economy, it's not like the 80s.
I like that, Chanel. My bad.
Go ahead. What Chanel say?
She
Me
said
being married, you're supposed to help your rib. Don't
help bum. Don't help people that use you.
Right.
That's morals. That's just
Now,
how
in
it
today's
is.
economy, because this is where things get screwed up at. In today's economy, it's not like the 80s and the early 90s, where a person can be making $80,000 to $100,000
Right.
a year and be
It's not
able
like
to
that
take
no more.
care
It's
of
not
a
like
whole
that no more.
family.
It's not.
It's not like that anymore. So, with that being said, there's a place that a man has and a woman has. Now, you have to help each other, and a woman can't no longer just do everything by herself and a man do everything by himself. You have to compromise, and I think that's what's wrong with relationships now. Nobody wants to compromise. Everybody looking at this damn TV shit, and everybody want to be a housewife.
Watching these fake ballers.
And none of them chicks
Yeah.
on Housewives are married, but everybody want to be a housewife and don't understand that shit is fucked up now. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that if I make more money than you, then are you supposed to pay what I pay? But at the same time, let's help each other. Because if our bills, I'm just throwing up a number, is $2,000 a month, and I'm able to pay $1,500, you should be able to take that $5.
D, what up?
And it shouldn't be because, oh, you giving me some pussy, or you giving me some head,
That's right.
or you washing my clothes,
That's part of it, like,
or you
come on.
cooking for me.
And
All of a sudden I got to do all this
Yeah.
stuff because I can cook and clean, and I can
Oh.
jerk off if need be. They got sex dolls now, nigga. You want to go night-night?
Yeah, that was a couple episodes ago.
I'm sorry.
Man, yo, it's
I'm
it's
sorry.
funny when married people talk like that. Like, yo, man,
Plastic
at the end of the day, man, your wife not supposed to hold you down, you down? Or
Thank
if,
you.
Or if your wife is
Man.
down as a husband, you're not supposed to hold. Yo, again, it goes to
Right.
relationships, man.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna be up all the time. Everybody can't hold a job for 25 years.
But
It keep-
Maria
it keeps
said
stacking,
she's
it keeps getting better.
Maria said she's a housewife, but evidently Maria,
It works for her.
it works for you
It
when
works for her.
your husband can afford
That's right.
to be able to have you be a
But don't
housewife.
look at everybody else and say, oh, you working? Or you paying?
And you know what,
That's
Maria?
crazy.
I respect you for being able to be a housewife. But with that being said, would you knock the next woman for not being
right.
able to be a housewife? No, because that's not her situation. And that's why I get mad at that Me Too shit.
I like KB. KB said, never want to be a house. No knocking us out. Never want to be a housewife. I love making my own bread. Never have my hand out to no nigga. So either way, if you're there or not, I'm good.
See what I mean? That's
and
what
that
I
goes
just
back
said.
to what you just said.
So
Yeah,
before I got there, she was surviving.
Thank
After
you,
I
Wanda.
leave,
And that's what
she'll
I'm
still
saying.
be surviving.
What happens if the man that you love falls off? What happens if he gets laid off? Whatever. I've been laid off before. What happens?
Shit.
All of a sudden you say, man, you ain't a provider no more. You knock a man's ego and pride and say, you're not a provider, you're not the one for me. When he just held you down for 6 years.
Yo.
I'm gonna say,
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna put it
That's crazy.
real
You was
simple.
never there for him then. You was never there for him.
Real simple terms. You pay $1,000 a month. Your lady pay $1,000 a month where she's at. Well, guess what? Y'all move in together.
Kid.
Now that 1,000 turn into 500. both of you should be able to put $500 away every
That's it,
month.
man.
I'm keeping it real simple,
That's it.
but it's a come up.
It's a come up
It's
for
a
both
come
of
up.
y'all.
You're both able
Yo,
to
when you're in a relationship,
live a lot
we all want to
easier.
live that power couple relationship. When you're in a relationship, man, you want to be up there, Beyonce and Jay. You want to. That's what you're elevating towards. You want to get. So, for my mate to be dishing out, and I'm just stacking, it's almost like you're looking for a getaway. You looking for a get out
Hold on,
plan.
real quick, Maria. We're not knocking the stay-at-home mom thing.
Nah.
Your
I think
situation,
that works for her.
Yo, your situation
It's different.
supplies that, and I respect that. And you have a great husband, and I hope you cherish that,
Word up.
because it's not a lot of men that'll do what your husband do. So you know what? I'll even salute and clap for your husband because he's doing a great thing.
Yeah.
But everybody cannot
Live
sustain
like that.
that situation.
Yeah.
Sustain that situation. And so we can't knock. Corey, my brother said they're going to walk, some of them. Yeah, Corey, some of them walk.
They are.
But my thing is this. Let's say I'm taking care of everything and you work too. And you saving all your money and then something happens and we break up.
Right.
So now all your money you saved, you good.
You good. I'm
But
stinking.
now I'm stinking. Is that fair? Nah, that's not fair. Come
But
on,
they're gonna
somebody.
say you're supposed to be a man.
You're supposed to be a man. But then at the same time, y'all got Me Too marches. Come on, you can't have it all.
Well, I want to get back to what Jose said. When Jose said you paying rent $1,000, I mean that was just one scenario, but it's very rare that no, it's not very rare. I'm sorry, that does happen.
That's
but
right,
The other
Kiana.
scenario
That's
is
That's
what
it,
if
it's
you meet
right there.
what if you meet a girl or a girl meets a guy who lives somewhere where they not paying rent. So I'm paying $1,000 rent, then I meet somebody who ain't paying no rent. So you've been living with your mama or your cousin or your uncle, not paying nothing, and then you get with me, and we decide.
She's so used to not paying nothing.
Right, I decide, let's just go half on the rent, and then we'll figure out the bills and split them.
Or
And you looking at
utilities and all
me
that.
crazy because you like,
Oh, I could have stayed home.
paid
I could have
could've
stayed home.
nothing.
You the
Yeah.
man. To me, that's crazy.
You a child.
But that's a whole nother situation, and that's a
Yeah.
conversation.
You got a kid
that
on
you
your hands
have.
before you even have
That's
Before
a
you even had a
conversation
kid.
that you have with that person.
And that's why I say it works out for who you with, man. It works for who you with. Like at the end of the day, you can't knock no other female for being a housewife, or that works for her situation. You can't knock another person for going 50-50. You can't knock a woman for paying more than a man.
And
If
like
she
you
loves
said,
that
every
man,
say-
who are
every
you to tell her
situation-
that she's
every
paying too much or
situation
doing
is
too much?
Every situation is different. Every couple has their own thing that works for them. If it
Yeah.
works for you, it's gonna work, and it's been working.
Now, because it
Nobody's
works for
telling
you in this
you can't do
relationship,
it.
don't mean if something goes wrong, it's gonna work in the next relationship.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not
Yeah,
gonna work. You
everything
gotta,
different.
yeah, you gotta build
Yeah.
up.
All right, so look. We've been rocking on this conversation too long, and it's time to take a shot. We getting on.
Oh, hold up. Before Chanel said, truth is a lot of women been hurt and they think men owe them something. We might have to say that for another day.
Oh, we gonna
That's
start.
gonna-
That's we
yeah,
coming
yeah,
next
yeah.
week with that Chanel.
Chanel,
Men been hurt too.
them been hurt too.
And-
But I don't feel like a woman owes me nothing. But she's right about women. Women do feel like
Yeah,
that.
they be in their feelings.
I've been
And,
hurt. I
and,
don't
Kia,
feel
and,
like a
Kia,
woman
and Kia said, that's not fair. Everybody better secure their back. And yo, me and Kia go way back.
Yeah.
We used to sit in the back of ECC together. I love you, Kia. Yeah, I don't care what anybody else does. I'm good. And that's you. That's you, Maria.
That's you.
That's you. You're not supposed to care because your relationship is your relationship. But we're going to get into our last question for the night.
And Jay.
And we about to blow your mind. When having sex, right? When is rough sex going too far? And
Is there cold?
is there a code word? And we're not talking about no pineapples.
Hey man, that's a code word.
Okay, that's a code word.
If
All
you
right.
do this, if you really do this, you got a code word.
You scared me right now, Jose.
I'm just saying, if the police come knocking at your door, you went too far.
You went.
You went too far.
Yo, if you want first 48, you went too far. I think when it comes to rough sex, I'm not that type of person because you got cats that be choking and tying belts around necks and all that other extra shit.
Whoa. You mean choking ain't part of sex?
Oh shit, Jose.
That's not a regular.
Wait a minute, I must have did something right tonight. My wife is throwing hearts up like crazy.
Yo.
I did something right
I
tonight.
thought choking was like a regular. That's like missionary, ain't it?
What? Jose, man, we need to talk after this.
I thought we told her right
Okay. So choking is a part of the game?
here.
Yo, I ain't even surprised by this guy. You know, he
I
wild.
am.
You know he wild. Don't let
What's
the
that?
skin tone fool you. The boy wild.
What's that?
Choking is a regular part of sex.
Yo,
They-
hold
they-
up.
that's extra.
Yo, Monica said when she dead and couldn't yell pineapples on time. Yo, I'm done with you right now. Somebody else said if they
Joanna said
purple.
if they purple, they can't.
No, that ain't Joanna. That's
Good
Joanna.
night, Mom.
What happened? What's the story?
Yeah, mommy said good night. I'm too old for this one. Yeah. Sorry, dog.
What happened, yo?
Yo.
Joelle said if they purple, they can't say the code word.
Yeah.
Man, it's not supposed to get to that point. Like
What
I
was the
said,
thing?
the police would be knocking at the door.
The safe word?
Yeah, we talking about the safe word. We talking about rough sex and
When
what's
is-
going too far.
When is
They
sex
go,
too rough?
they're trying to tell me
Yeah,
that
code
choking
word.
is not part
Once again,
of
I'm going to go
regular
political.
sex.
It's about your partner. Now, if you run into somebody for the first time.
Fatima said, yes it is, Jose. That's what I'm talking about. See?
If you run into
People
somebody
know
for
what
the
the
first
real
time.
deal is.
Fatima crazy. That's why.
Fatima
And
is a
you
nut.
don't
She
know.
go out and backsliding and everything.
Yeah. Fatima
She
said.
out here doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk.
Yo, Chanel said when she can't breathe no more.
When she can't read no more.
That means she dead. That means she dead.
I don't know CPR. I can't. My mouth to
Look,
mouth
man.
ain't resuscitate.
I'm old school when it comes.
It shouldn't get to the point of you turning purple.
Yeah, shit get to the point. I think shit is getting too far now. Cause you got people.
I mean, it depends on what shade of makeup you got on. Sometimes they be purple from the door.
Oh shit. I'm not trying to get.
Too black.
KB, ow.
I'm not. Yo, your shit could get ugly when you bust one. My thing is this. I'm not trying to get whooped like Toby.
Wait, first of all, this is only applying to women, right? 'Cause men
No,
ain't-
it's men. It's men out here that get whooped, y'all.
Nah, I don't get it.
I heard some wild shit.
Yeah, it's men out here who get beat, dog.
There's some fantasies.
It's some fantasies that's crazy.
But they into it. They don't.
I'm
What's my
s-
man that guy? What's the karate dude?
Oh, my man,
The
Kung
other
Fu.
dude, Kung Fu guy. He was off
with
the
the
sex.
belt and shit.
Yeah, the sex
Yeah.
exfoliation thing. He
Yeah,
died with the
he went a
belt.
little too far. He
Yo,
was
Sarissa
perfect.
said
The
she
nigga
gonna
said
log
shit
off so
like
she
that.
don't incriminate herself. I'm taking you to the prayer line. This is my thing. I just think that when you start beating, sex ain't fun no more.
Yeah.
Cause this
Whoa,
is not
wait a
UFC.
minute.
We're getting
What
outside
type
of
of beating
sex.
you
We're
talking
getting outside of sex.
I'm
What-
talking-
what
what type
point
of
are you
beating
taking
you
with
Because
me?
look.
No, wait a minute.
I'm about to get into it.
My mother logged off, right?
She logged off. So now, I'm getting into it. I used to watch a lot of porn.
Okay.
Used to sound like past tense.
Yo, you ain't never lived with this show.
Yeah.
You ain't never lived with this show.
I used to watch a lot of
It's
porn.
porn everywhere.
I used to watch a lot of porn.
Everywhere.
That's
That's just
great.
flicking
No, I know this guy personally for sure. He need
Oh,
help.
wow. He said dudes like getting kicked in the nuts these days.
Nah, you
Yeah,
bugging.
he right.
You watching
No,
other
he
shit.
right, yo,
Nah,
dog.
you're right, but
I'm gonna get into it. Don't judge me. I used to watch a lot of porn, and they have things where cats is getting kicked in the nuts, have chicks standing high heels in their chest, thunder on some other shit. Oh
yeah,
lord.
I said, you're getting hit. What's wrong with grabbing the throat and throwing a little affection?
See, now she talking about giving head and choking you. That's two feelings I just don't want.
She gonna give you head
And choking.
and choke you.
They said Joe about to make me log off. Joe inbox about to go stupid.
Yeah. so my thing. Yo, Corey said that big butt 24. Hey Corey, yo, I'm gonna give y'all a quick. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. Corey gonna crack up. Me and Corey used to collect VHS porn tapes.
Ooh, you gonna
Monica
say
on the
all
song.
shit.
I'm about to
What
hold
did
on.
Monica say?
Monica said that's domination. A lot of men like that, but it's a fantasy along with.
Dog, stop
One
stopping
to
your
feel less
story.
powerful
You know
because
what's
they're
wild?
more dominant.
Hold on, I can't stop my story. You're right, Terrence. Me and Corey used to collect a lot of VHS porns. That's the VCR
Throwback
tapes.
porn, nigga.
Throwback porn
Y'all
niggas.
old.
That shit is black and white.
Yeah, black. No, it wasn't black and white.
You had to rewind it after you jerked off?
Because I,
That nigga said
Hold
you
on.
had to rewind it after you jerked
you know
off.
what? You say that, Jose. I'm gonna get into that real quick.
Yo.
Because these young kids don't understand what we went through when we was younger, trying to jerk
You
off.
ain't have it on your phone.
Like when we jerked off, we didn't have nothing on the phone.
All vision.
You had to know what's a vision. You had
I
to.
use vision.
Imagine,
Yeah, why- I didn't have vision.
imagination.
Thank you, Jose.
You had to know your surroundings.
You had to
know when
respect.
people was coming home.
You had to respect your surroundings when you was coming up jerking off. So when I used to jerk off when young, I had to make sure Corey wasn't home.
What was it, 67?
Hold up, real quick, then fuck you. Real quick, I had to make sure Corey was outside playing basketball, and my mother was on her second job. And then I had to pop the tape in, and it wasn't like you could go to where you had to rewind or fast forward and pause and all that other shit.
So you ain't jerk off in front of Corey?
Why would I? Yo, come on, y'all. Would you jerk off in front of your brother? All right then, nigga. I'm thugger than you. So why would I jerk off in front of my brother? I know you caught him about 3 times, saying. But anyway, yo, he the type of nigga that jerked off with Victoria's Secret lotion. Talking about so she smelled like a go-go dance. But anyway, yo, me and my brother, I got you. Me and my brother used to hide VCR tapes up, and you remember the cylinders that you could push up?
The drop ceiling.
The drop cylinders.
Yeah.
Me and Corey used to hide our tapes up in there. I mean, we had tapes for days.
Among the other parents.
Yeah, we was trading tapes like baseball and basketball cards.
Wait, how y'all trading tapes?
Because all our friends watch porn too. So now one day my mother decides,
It's nasty neighbors and people.
yo, listen, one day my mother decides she wants to clean the ceiling. So now my mother cleaning the ceiling, but she don't just want to clean the ceiling. She wants to take them off and clean them one by one. I don't
Corey
know.
said he had to press pause.
Yeah. So now my mother, she hits the thing and it's heavy. Yo, me and my brother was trying everything to move my mother from that ceiling, yo. And all of a sudden, my mother moved that ceiling. And it's crazy my brother remember that DVD. I mean, that VCR tape. It was Big Butts 24. Vanessa Del Rio. I mean, we was back in the day, yo.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yo,
That's definitely back in
man,
the
my
day.
mother put the
She's
hand.
72 right now.
Yeah, my mother put no. Don't play with my mama like that, boy. I've been.
I ain't talking about your mother.
Oh,
I'm talking
Vanessa
about
Del Rio.
Del
Yeah, Vanessa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. That was my song. Yeah, my mother moved that
Oh,
ceiling,
man.
and all them tapes fell
I
down.
rebuke
She
you.
had all that nasty stuff.
And my mother like, what is all these tapes?
They
Said,
probably-
oh, I gotta take a
they
bath.
probably stick-
So look, I came up with mommy. Daddy gave us a bunch of DVD movies, and it was killing movies we didn't want you to see. But my mother wanted to be Curious George.
Oh, let's pop this tape in.
And she popped that tape in, and my man was going to
Don't
town.
stop, get it, don't stop, get it.
He's sitting there. Yo, me and Corey got in so much motherfucking trouble, man. I don't know how long.
And you lied on your father.
And I lied on my daddy.
He was proud though.
Yo, it wasn't your tape you had to remember where to rewind it to. You had to have a good memory back then. That's why these kids is lost.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
remember
didn't
that.
understand.
I had to put that. I only had one that I had to go to.
Yeah.
And I had to put that motherfucker right back to where it was and put all the shit back on top.
Yeah.
So it looked like the tape was never
You know what's
touched.
crazy? I was never into porn. I wasn't. Even
wasn't
when we
into
lived
it.
remember? I didn't
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
didn't. You
They
never.
be everywhere, and I was just like, yo, man, what's wrong with you,
I wasn't
man?
into it, but before I even got to the beating off part, I called myself checking it out. So I popped in the tape or whatever, and nobody was home. So normally I can hear when somebody coming up the stairs or
You had
whatever.
to be on it.
This long
Yes,
before
Ronnie,
even
Ronnie,
my
what you
parents
talking
even
about?
bought the house. So my pops come in. I don't know that he coming. I don't know who it. I thought it was really my mother, but my pops coming in. So he came in so silently, I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, because your mind was somewhere
Yeah, my
else.
mom was somewhere else because I haven't really experienced it. I'm like, oh, like what's going on? I'm locked, loaded, I'm focused. Yo, my father came in, no lie. He came in. I'm like grabbing the remote. I'm trying to hit the
That's my part,
stop.
boy. Don't you stop
I
that?
couldn't grab the remote right. It's falling all over
Yeah,
the
when
place.
you got lotion all over your hands.
Yeah.
Yo, word is born, yo. If anybody know this, when you live we lived in an apartment, it was tunnel rooms. So every room
You was
didn't
projects.
have a door. you know, except for the last room. So in order to get to their room, you had to walk through all the living room, the kitchen, my room, their room. So he comes through the door, and it's just loud as it wanna be. And he walks in, he don't say no. He kind of like smirk, and everybody know my pop, so he like, holy shit, man. You crazy, boy.
They locked it down.
That's what he said. Boy, you better cut that shit off before your mama come on. She's right behind me. I said, yo.
Yeah, that's a good daddy right there. That's a good daddy.
And he kept it moving, and he turned around and got to the door and said, boy, I ain't playing. She coming up the door. Right now. I said, yo.
Yeah, hold on. I'll give one more story, and my son gonna be mad at me, but I don't care.
Oh.
I came home from work. I wasn't feeling good.
This ain't good.
It's all right.
You came home early.
Came home
all
early.
your time.
You always talking too much, man.
Man, I say this in my comedy. So now,
So,
I walk in the house and I hear. So I'm like, oh man, he in here tearing some ass up. Because I knew my daughters wasn't home. So I said, man, I'm going to make sure maybe he might need a cold drink. I walk in the
I
room.
heard this story.
This nigga got on Dre Beats.
Oh, he got surround sound.
Yeah, he got surround sound on. With the phone in his hand. And I was looking for my men's lotion forever. Jergens men's lotion is not inexpensive. My Jergens lotion is all, he got lotion from his nipples to his damn thighs. And he going to work, yo. And I'm looking at him like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I closed the door, and 10 minutes later he come out talking about something. I was ashy. No the fuck you wasn't. You was not ashy, nigga. You was going to town. And then I grabbed his phone to see what was going on. And before I knew it, I done microwaved some baby oil when I went to town myself. But ladies and gentlemen, man.
Said he microwave baby oil.
Yeah.
Yo.
You know why?
That's how you know you're old porn.
Yeah, I'm a pro.
That's
I'm
how
a pro.
Microwave baby
That's how you
oil.
know you treat yourself.
I got a purple heart and jerking off, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now you need to go to the skin doctor.
Hold on, this is our last story. This Big Bro. Hey, Big Bro, you gotta step in the camera for this one.
I just want to know, man.
Alright, go ahead.
Well, y'all live over there, where that apartment street y'all live on, Brooklyn?
Brookwood.
Brookwood. Yeah, I got you for some of your joints, yo.
Oh! Now that's crazy. You know what? I had a
I got you.
And nigga, I ain't have one.
Shanette, I used to microwave baby oil. I'm trying to tell
Yeah,
you.
that's a weirdo.
You know why? They the weirdo.
He got to make it authentic.
I try to make it authentic. And you know what? I used to sit on my left hand and make it numb so it can feel like a stranger. Listen, y'all, we out of here tonight, man.
Yeah.
We out of here tonight.
Yeah.
Peace, love, everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Word is born, man. We
Yeah, for real.
appreciate y'all.
That's it.
That's it. We out. Yo, thank you guys. We love you, man.
We gonna get better. We
gonna get better.
This is what, our sixth show?
Yeah, this is our fifth. It's number 5. Last week was 4. This is number 5. This is our 5th show, and you know we always end off with saying how we feel. So I'm gonna jump in first. You know they call me Martin Luther King sometimes,
with the pointy head.
but with the pointy head. But I want to say thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate it. I know sometimes that we might be a little late, or we're still working on a lot of things, and I just ask you to just keep working with us and supporting us, man, because without you, we ain't shit, man. Because otherwise, we would just be sitting in this garage talking shit amongst ourselves. And I really appreciate it. And Hosea City, I want to say this, man, and it's no disrespect to Angie and Thunder, but I missed y'all guys on Friday, even though I see you all the time. Hosea City, I talk to you every day. But this is something that I've been talking about for a long time. I had pulled up a post, and it was in 2014. And I said, I wish we could get a talk show. And I really remember when I said to City, and he said, yo, man, whatever you started is nothing. And then one day, Terrence had came into the stock room, and we just started talking. And he was like, yo, man, P, yo, you so funny, man. I'm tired of you not using your talent. And I said, what about the talk show? We talked about it, and he said, okay. Then all of a sudden, we told Jose about it, and Jose was like, yo, I'm in it. And I had said it to a whole bunch of other people, but they knocked it down, and they didn't want to fuck with us. So when I do shit like this and I'm around them, like I've known City forever. Our parents knew each other before we was even born. So it's bigger than Nino Brown. But to be able to work at a job and to have two guys that is like family to me, and to be able to become a friendship where we not just friends, we're brothers, is something special to me. So this thing right here, I know it might be starting off slow, we might make mistakes, and we say 8:30, but we be late. But to be able to do this with three guys that I can honestly say I love is one of the most beautifulest and specialist things that I've been able to have in my life. And I know y'all say, P, you get too soft sometimes, but y'all, I love y'all, and I thank God for y'all being put in my life.
Like you,
How can I follow that, man? It got so soft of me, dog.
Yeah, but that's how I really feel, man.
You lucky ain't no baby oil down here.
No, we don't do that.
Make it really feel like
I really feel like
You got me all warm, man. Nah, man, I appreciate, like, I don't think Thunder and Andrew was watching earlier when I said I appreciate last week. Me and Jose was out. Me and my brother lost our grandfather 2 weeks ago, so last week, you know, we had the funeral services and all of that. But, man, y'all filled in and y'all said some nice words that sometimes, man, things happen. I already knew y'all felt that way about me, but just to hear it and see it, you know, express it to other people, it really meant a lot, man. Just happy that we can get back to it, you know what I mean? Get back on and just move on, man. You know what I mean? That's part of life, and I understand it. My brother appreciates it as much. He's over there on the side, but you know what I mean? It was big for me, man. I watched that first 10, 15 minutes and it brought tears to me. It was genuine love, and that's, you know what I mean? At that time, that's what I needed. I need genuine love all the time, but that really touched me. But thank y'all for tuning in every week, man. We're gonna keep trying to get better, man, and keep, you know what I mean, just bugging out, man, having fun, man. It's something that we starting to all love. I think we love it, and we see the same people tuning in. We get extras too, but man, y'all that been sticking with us for what? On your Friday nights for what we say, 5 weeks, 4 weeks?
5 weeks.
That's
man.
dope, man. That's dope. And we appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
Mine's gonna be short and quick. I appreciate everybody that tuned in that still left. Everybody that signed off. I think we had like a high, like 24. So that was cool. It's better. We getting better and better every week. But one of the reasons why we ain't as good as we supposed to be is because I'm always late. So I need to work on that. PB cleaning it up for me, saying traffic. But the reality is, when y'all wait, as soon as we get on, y'all might as well say, where the hell is Smoke at? But like I said, I'm working on it. I'm going to get better every week. We going to get better as a team.
Yes.
And I love these guys. And I miss City and whole last week. When once again, I was late. But it's kind of just like when you late with two new people trying to fit in and get when you used to the brothers and you got the ladies. So the ladies held us down last week.
True.
And I was kind of off balance. But I just appreciate everybody for tuning in. I know my mom got off when we got to that real nasty stuff, so I understand it, Mom. I know you getting up there, so I just thank everybody. Kiana, Toya, KD, she tuned in this week. Whoever else that's Big Steve, he probably sleep because he got to go to work in the morning. But whoever else, Tammy, Nob, thank y'all, appreciate it, and see y'all next week, man.
Yeah, peace, one love, we out.
We out.
Yo.
All right, we out.
Share this if you can, man. Share it. Get
Word
out
up.
there. We don't mind. Share it.
Boom, boom, boom.